It has been over 3 years since I put a single coat of Avalon King's Armor Shield 9 ceramic coating on this daily driver. How did it hold up after all that time? We're gonna find out. Over 3 years ago, I said this: is Armor Shield ceramic coating all it's cracked up to be? We're gonna find out. And then I applied a couple coats of Armor Shield ceramic coating to my Corvette here. That worked so well for me, a couple months later, I said this. In a previous video, you've seen how well Armor Shield 9 does on a Garage Queen. But now, we're gonna find out how well it works on a daily driver. And then I applied one coat of Armor Shield ceramic coating to my daily drivers to see if it worked just as good as what it did on my Corvette. And then in that same video, I said this. All right, so by now you're probably saying, okay, great, it looks pretty good after a week. Okay, but it's supposed to last a couple years or more. Well, here's the deal. I need you to subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna be doing another follow-up video in about 6 months after driving these cars almost daily and see how it holds up without any additional treatment. And as promised, about 6 months later, I said this. There it is, the honest 6 month, actually 7 month proof. This stuff works. I love using it. For the money and the ease of use, I haven't been able to find anything else out there that can compete. So far, so good with Armor Shield. And after that, I wanted to do more updates for you, but, well, I kind of sort of dropped the ball on that. But I'm going to make it up to you today. I actually tried Armor Shield ceramic coating on a whim because I saw my buddy Alex over at Legit Street Cars try it, and it seemed to work really well for him, and I'm glad that I did because I've been really happy with it. And since then, I've made a few other videos about it, like top 10 questions about Armor Shield, can you apply Armor Shield to wheels, and one of my personal favorites, my ultimate guide to a perfect and complete ceramic coating application. Now, I made a special playlist with all of my videos about them, so hit the link in the video description below and check them out if you haven't already. And also since then, my cars have changed. I still have the Corvette, as you can see, but I did get rid of the Buick Daily Driver that I applied the one coat of Armor Shield to, and I replaced it with the Colorado that I used in my perfect application video. Now today, we're going to see how Armor Shield is doing on all of them over time. Now Avalon King says that Armor Shield should last between 2 and 5 years based on conditions, so let's start by taking a look at how the Corvette held up. And here it is. Still looks absolutely fantastic after about 3.5 years, but it should. I mean, full transparency, this car spends 90% of its time here in my garage, and some might disagree with that, but that's how I roll, bros. Anyway, one thing I do want to mention is that I'm not going to do something like put peanut butter or ketchup or chocolate syrup on the car surfaces today and see if it slides off. I mean, that's pretty fun to watch, but the way that I see it, that's not exactly a real-world scenario. If you live in a place where that sort of thing is common, you really need to move. But what I am going to do today is the standard water test to test the hydrophobic nature of Armor Shield after time. And today I'm just going to be using this squeeze bottle filled with water to do that test. And this car is always clean and detailed, so I don't need to wash it first like I will on the other cars we're testing today. But nevertheless, let's see how well Avalon King's Armor Shield did after 3.5 years. All right, well, pretty hydrophobic still. Gravity's doing its job. Armor Shield's doing its job. There's really not much of that water left over, and what there is left over, it's starting to move and creep its way down as gravity continues to pick it up. So I say so far after 3 years, definitely lives up to its promise. Okay, I don't think anybody is surprised by the results on a weekend cruiser like my Corvette, but what the heck? Set your calendars, subscribe, and I'll be back in a couple more years to see how it holds up to the full 5-year test. If I even still have the car then. But you never know. Now to accurately test the daily drivers, we're going to need to wash them. Now since I started making videos about Armor Shield, the guys at Avalon King have come out with some additional accessory products. In my previous Ultimate Ceramic Coating Application Guide video, I showed you that Avalon King came out with their own ceramic prep shampoo and ceramic maintenance shampoo, which I found both work very, very well. They've come out with even more accessories that I want to show you today, and I'll be using a couple of them in this video. Now, the folks at Avalon King have a pretty cool sense of humor, and you can tell in their product descriptions on their website. I'll mention some of the highlights here. Today for this video, we're going to wash the cars using the Avalon King Microfiber Chenille Extra Large Wash Mitt. Let's check this out. This is a super absorbent extra plush wash mitt with these chenille noodles that not only helps retain the water, but it creates a pretty good lather for cleaning around wheels, mirrors, bodywork, things like that. It's got this awesome elastic wristband for some really snug fit and control over it, so it's not going to slide off very easy. And it's made of 80/20 microfiber blend, and it's got about a 470 GSM weight. Now, I'm going to mention GSM a few times here in this video. It means grams per square meter, which is like the weight of the fabric, and it's a way to give a general idea of how thick it is and how much liquid it can hold. Now, according to the guys at Avalon King, they say, contrary to internet rumors, these will not be able to wipe away memories of that time you embarrassed yourself in that bar on spring break. So like I said, the guys at Avalon King, they got a good sense of humor. Around 10 bucks for these, and it's not bad for a premium wash mitt. We're going to give this a try today using the 2-bucket method, along with the ceramic maintenance shampoo that I mentioned before. That's to get it clean, but then we got to get it dry. So we're also going to use the Avalon King Extra Large Microfiber Drying Towel. Now, you're not going to be able to tell, but this thing is absolutely huge. 25 inches by 35 inches. So if you're mathematically challenged, it's a little over 2 feet wide and a little under 3 feet long, made of ultra plush 70/30 microfiber terry weave blend, and it's got a staggering 1100 GSM weight, so it can suck up a lot of water in one pass, and that saves you a lot of time and effort. Now, again, according to the guys at Avalon King, this is so absorbent that if you dropped it in a pond, the fish would die. At $24.99, the price is right for something like this, but it seems to go in and out of stock often on their website, so if you see them available, you might want to grab them while you can. Avalon King has a couple other items as well, which I'm not going to use in today's video, but I am going to show you the details, starting with these. This is a 3-pack of microfiber buffing towels. Oh, is that ever soft and fuzzy. If they made a blanket out of this, you could die in it. So you get 3 16 by 16 edgeless ultra plush microfiber buffing towels. They're made out of 80/20 microfiber, 470 GSM. So these are really good for applying liquids or removing spray waxes and other things like that on paint and glass and metal and chrome, that sort of thing. Now, it's soft enough to spread liquids evenly across the surface, but it's strong enough to remove deep dirt or sticky substances without leaving any scratches, swirls, or streaks. Again, this is just super, super soft, but it's still really, really absorbent. Now, okay, of course, I got to mention what Avalon King says about it. This isn't just a 3-pack of the finest microfiber buffing towels available on the market, or a wax-removing ceramic boost spray smoothing quick detailing towel. They say it's the microfiber 3-pack of your dreams. And I got to tell you, just by the feel of it, it's really, really nice. Now, you get all 3 for just under $15 or about $5 each. Not bad for a premium buffing towel. Now, in the past, I've been using Chemical Guys Premium Microfiber Towels. A pack of 3 of these on Amazon is a couple bucks less, but it's 70/30 microfiber blend instead of 80/20 for the Avalon King version. And these are about 300 GSM, where the Avalon King, again, is 470 GSM. So for premium buffing, the Avalon King, to me, is a better choice. I do like that dirt shows up really well on the Chemical Guys version because it's so, bright yellow, obviously. But since I only use the Avalon King towels for final detailing, that works out perfect for me. These still aren't bad, though. If you want to keep some on hand, give them a try. But for final buffing, I think I'm really going to like these. And one more. Avalon King has all-purpose microfiber towels. Now, these are similar to the microfiber buffing towels. They're 16 by 16 and an 80/20 microfiber blend, but they only have 260 GSM, so they're not as thick, nor can it absorb as much liquid. So these are good for general use, perhaps for a bit grimier usage, but it's definitely a mile better than the old standby cheap Samsung or no-name Amazon low-quality microfiber towels. And I do like how they managed to emboss the Avalon King logo in the corner. Nice touch. And according to those crazy Avalon King guys, contrary to internet rumors, these will not wipe the smile right off that smug head of his, whoever he is, whatever that means. You get 6 of these for $12.99. Pretty good stuff. All of these come, as you saw, in a reusable waterproof storage bag, which is pretty cool. And all of them are machine washable with normal detergent and cold water, dryer set to low temperature, and no dryer sheets, except for the Microfiber Chenille Extra Large Wash Mitt, which should be air dried, but the rest is all the same. All of these items are now available on the Avalon King website, with or without an order of Avalon King Armor Shield. Now, as you see below, use my coupon code JasonsGarage25 to save $25 off Armor Shield ceramic coating, and pick up some of these while you're there. I think you'll be pretty happy with the quality of them. All right, now it's time to get the daily drivers clean and check out the results. We're going to test my 2020 Chevrolet Colorado, which has been just shy of about a year since I did the 2-coat application of Armor Shield for the video I made called My Ultimate Guide to a Perfect and Complete Ceramic Coating Application video. I'll put a link in the description below. And of course, the true test, the 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee, which has been around 3 years since I did the single coat. Now, they're pretty filthy, they're covered in a lot of stuff, and they haven't been washed in a long time, so let's get to work and get them clean using only plain water and the Avalon King Microfiber Chenille Extra Large Wash Mitt and the ceramic maintenance shampoo. Let's get to work. Now, there's nothing like giving a car a good hand wash. I love it on a nice sunny day like I did today. The Avalon King Microfiber Chenille Extra Large Wash Mitt that I showed you and the ceramic maintenance shampoo both work pretty dang good. And that towel really sucks up the water. So nice job, Avalon King. Okay, so the vehicles look pretty good because they are clean, but that doesn't mean they're protected. So let's do everybody's favorite, the standard water test, starting with a Colorado after almost 1 year of application. Pretty hydrophobic still. Not bad. I'm actually not surprised at all because I've been here before. Avalon King is always changing their formula, so I think the one that I applied a year ago is actually a little better than what I have in the past. It's much more hydrophobic. You can see that. And here we go. This is the test that you've been waiting for, the 3-year test on my Jeep Grand Cherokee. Here we go. Well, I think to be fair and honest, I think it's time to add another application. I mean, it's still a bit hydrophobic, but you know, it does look pretty good, but as you can tell, it doesn't quite have the same effect that it did when I first applied it 3 years ago. Now, here's the thing. I would definitely not call this a failure. I mean, it lived up to the promise of between 2 and 5 years. This Jeep hasn't spent a single day inside a garage, and it's been driven over 20,000 miles in a 3-year span. I mean, the only thing I did to it was wash it and drive it. I didn't do anything else to the surface. I didn't even put a topper or a quick detailer on it. And by the way, Avalon King just came out with a topper. I'll talk about that later on. But when I did wash this, they weren't even hand washes at the time. Sometimes we'd run it through the drive-through car wash, which I typically don't advocate that you do, but you know how it goes. So again, even though that and it's time for a new application, I definitely wouldn't call it a fail because it lived up to the promise. Still looks good though, so I know that there's a little bit going on there, but time to add a new application, which is pretty easy. All you got to do is follow my ultimate ceramic coating application guide. Once again, I linked it below, but they do still look good. And as I make this video, I just found out that Avalon King released a new IPA Prep Spray as well as a new topper spray that a lot of you guys have been asking me about it. You can get them both on the Avalon King website. Hit the link below. So there you have it. The honest truth in a real-world situation about Avalon King's Armor Shield 9. This video shows you that garage weekend cruisers will definitely last more than 3 years. Daily drivers, at least 2, maybe more. I mean, it comes with a 2-year guarantee, so you'll at least get that much out of it, just like I did. I still think that for the money, it's the best value in a premium, proven DIY ceramic coating. And for under 50 bucks a bottle, when you hit the link below and use coupon code JasonsGarage25, as you can see, it is a bargain. In the 3 years plus that I've been using Armor Shield, I have not been let down. Now there's something else that I want to mention here. If you stop and think about it, a lot's changed over the past 3 years. We've all been through some pretty interesting times, other than the obvious that I don't even need to talk about. It's kind of neat to look back on those older videos that I made when I first started using Armor Shield and see how things changed. I mean, my hair changed, my waistline changed, and not for the better, but also my garage here has changed and my YouTube channel has changed and grown a bit. I want to say thanks to everybody who supports this channel and who has supported it in the last few years that I've been making videos for it. As I've said once or twice before, I really enjoy doing it, and I do it because I'm hoping that I can entertain and educate a few people so they enjoy their cars better. I mean, that's really the goal here. So as always, thank you so much for hanging out in my garage with me. Feel free to ask me any questions you want in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Go out and get you some Armor Shield and save 25 bucks. You'll enjoy it. I want to say thanks to everybody who supports this channel and has supported it for the past... We're going to wash the cars using the Avalon King Microfiber Chenille Extra Large Wash Mitt. Let's check it out.